wanna be happy, it's gonna have to be a lifestyle switch. And if you wanna be happy, you're gonna have to do the work in deep. Quick fixes become fads and diets to take back your time and live your life for you. Cause if you wanna be happy, it's gonna have to be a lifestyle switch.
Hello, hello, hello. And welcome to Happy Co-working. We are also live streaming on YouTube. Hi, Christina. So lovely to see you.
Hello, Jessica. Managed to get in.
I don't know what it was with it happened a couple of times. There was password that should be no. Did you need a password this time?
No.
I don't like the password.
I came in via your post in the WhatsApp group.
Yeah, no, you can put that.
Previously, I think it was your post on LinkedIn or something where I got the link.
Oh no, I've had people struggle on all of them, but yes, I've just gone in and done like a manual override because it's weird. It only does it on the co-working, not the other things that I set up via Eventbrite. You're here, and that's the important bit. I can't lie, I forgot to put this on Eventbrite until yesterday, so it probably would just be me and you.
Anyone in the RBN. So
yeah, popped it in there, popped it in my membership club as well. So I find it really productive. It helps keep me in my seat and focusing on what I'm meant to be doing.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of co-working sessions.
Good. Well,
really
now
good.
that little one's gone back to school today, so I should be back to a bit more of a regular screening, as it were. So we do 5-minute breaks between each work session. The first work session is only 10 minutes. So at the end of this timer, we hit a 10-minute work session. So I always recommend trying to think of something that just takes 10 minutes. Quite often we've got at least like one person eating their lunch and one person tidying their desk ready for the longer slots.
Yeah.
And then we do 3 25 minutes and then we end on a 10-minute as well. So if there's a couple of little jobs.
Oh, right. Okay. Because I was thinking, because I wasn't quite sure, it was my first time, not sure of the format. I do have a patient at 2:00. So I thought, well, I'll just come in for the 3 hours and then I'll slope off to do my patient, then I'll come back and I'll just kind of fit in around whatever.
Pop in, pop out. There's always a timer on the screen. So it'll either say like we're in a break and the timer, and then we're usually talking as well. But sometimes if we're both, if like we're all in the middle of something, we might just like go back to carrying on working. But it specifically say if we're in a working time, and there's always a clock counting down.
If you're in the flow, then just kind of
Yeah, you know what it's like. So my first 10 minutes, I've just done, just run a masterclass this morning. So I've got to do all the follow-up admin for that. I think first thing is trying to remember what follow-up, because I didn't do one in March, so my brain's broken. So I think 10 minutes, I should be able to move all the emails. So move all the emails into their little email sequence for the people that came to the class. That's for me my first 10 minutes.
Yeah. Where are you based, Jessica? Where are you based, Jessica?
West Berkshire, Newbury.
Oh, okay, nice.
Christina, what are you going to get done in your first 10 minutes?
Right. I got some financial little bits and pieces to do. Yeah.
Lovely. Davina, what are you going to get done in your first 10 minutes?
Well, in the first 10 minutes, I'm going to actually compile a list together of what I need to do in preparation for my son's tournament. So, and Jessica, I had to ask you, did you record the master class?
Yes. It's compressing at the moment, and I'll get it. It should be up in the membership by the end of today.
Okay, I had an appointment, so I was like, no, I wanted this. Okay, great.
It had a few little sound blips, but they do stop. Like there's a couple of little windows where the sound goes a bit funny, but I think it's the most of it's there. The important bits are there.
Okay, great.
Yes, I agree. I was there, so I can confirm. Hello, everyone, and I just gonna say quickly, I've got work. Don't worry, I've got stuff to do. I'm gonna explain you probably later because we'll start in.
What's your first 10 minutes worth gonna be?
I need to first gather all research I've got in one place to make sure that the next periods of time I can use that. So that's what you mentioned as well about planning. Research, then planning. With projects. Oh my God, you were right. So right.
I'm always right. My partner's. It's taken him nearly 8 years to realise it, but he's finally realised I'm always right.
I knew that. The thing is that I knew that, but I still was doing something else. So I'm like, no, hold on, step back.
Christina.
Could you just check? It's 10, 25, 25, 10.
3 25s.
Oh, 3 25s. Okay, right.
Right, let's get into it.
Great, thank you. Nice to meet you, Michael.
Nice to meet you, Christina.
And we're back in the room. It's a little 5-minute stretcheroo. All that fun stuff. Everything's clicking today. All the clicks. Oh, I'm actually looking forward to getting to the gym tomorrow. Yeah, stretch it all out. Do some nice. I'm very into headstands at the moment. Good fun. Oh, I've forgotten how slow my internet can be when I'm like at the same time. So it's taken that long to get my my list of people that attended to download, but that is downloaded. So I can now, in the 25, I should get all the emails transferred over, as well as just doing a quick review of the emails that we sent to them before sending them. So that's going to be my next 25. Also hoping once this files can finish compressing, really that my computer will speed up. Oh no, it's got one. It's over. I've got an hour left, so no. That's not gonna happen. Davina, how did you get on with your first 10 minutes, and what's going to be your first 25 minutes?
Yes, it went very well. So I'm very excited to just have a good energy flow. And for the next block, I will definitely continue on with, I think we talked about this last week, but I'm back on the email, but I'm doing better. It's not nearly as it was last week. So now I'm just taking it, managing it, and then moving forward.
I got mine clear before the end of the week. You inspired me.
All right.
It was, so for me, clear is when it all appears on the screen. I don't have to scroll up and down to get to it.
Yes.
I do again now, but by the end of today, everything that's in there is stuff that I'm doing in this session. So that one will be back to it.
Wonderful.
I hear your voice in my head now when I look at my email. I think,
that's great.
Yeah. Excellent. Michael, how did you get on with your first 10 minutes, and what were you doing with your first 25?
10 minutes always not enough. And the thing is that I kind of figured out my process for the brain dump right now. So at least that. Let's start from basics. And so that's what I'm gonna try to now make a note of that, like how that's gonna work, and as well I need to do the mind mapping about like to kind of combine everything what is happening in my life and just like to see everything, because like as I said, like with projects, like I used to jump from like to the execution straight away, or I was doing the research but not doing the planning, and that's why like it's hard then actually know what is happening. So I'm like they are mind mapping, and that's the main, like I've got so many stuff happening that I think that 25 minutes plus 25 minutes and maybe next one I'm gonna finish that. So that's my hope right now.
I'm gonna try. There it is. I'm gonna drop in the chat the slide from the brain drain that's got the little icons and things on it for you.
Oh yes. I remember them, but
my camera's here, but my screen is here, so it always looks like I'm looking off into the distance. There you go. I'll pop that up there while I'm waiting for the video to compress. That's got your 4 icons to use on your brain drain.
I remember them, but at the same time, I shouldn't, because that's what is brain dump in the end of the day, right? to keep it in my head. So, I'm trying.
There you go. You could save it as your backdrop now on your screen.
Okay, yeah.
Just what you've always wanted. And Christina, in 35 seconds, what is your next? How did you get on with your first 10 minutes, and what's with your next 25?
Sorry, I find the mute button. It was covered up. So yes, I did the little financial task I was planning to do, and I'm going to do some paper clearing, decluttering.
Oh, my favourite.
Yeah, one of my favourites as well. Just make some brain space.
I've got a drawer to deep clean. I want to do it on camera, so I keep not getting around to it.
Right.
I'll do a job for the weekend. Right, let's get on with it. I'll see you all soon. Time flies when you're having fun.
Exactly.
Arguing with your internet connection. I'm still working on that. I think I'm on the I'm on the last one, so that's not too bad. But
Yeah, exactly. So.
for that, normally if I don't get it done in the time, it's not it's a lack of focus, whereas today it's a lack of fast internet.
Well, there is always something, right?
Always something. Yeah, but it's usually my fault. It's usually like me. I'm the problem, it's me. But there we go. I've done it. It just took
Well done.
40 seconds over due to slow internet. But so they are all on. They're all getting there, like the first set of emails. I suppose I also did make a few notes about ways to improve the masterclass system, not the actual masterclass, because that was the system behind it while it was buffering, which I'd usually remember and then forget and then hang up. So quite good. I think Christina's on the phone.
Yes, I think so as well.
Oh wait,
Okay. No, I'm in a call, but he's gone away to check something. So yes, I got my filing tray sorted out, found the bits of paper I was looking for. So my next chunk will be financial, and then my patient's due soon. So I'll see you on the other side. I'll be back for the last bit.
no worries.
Thanks, Jessica.
Michael, how did you get on with that block, and what's your plan for your next block?
You know what? The thing is that I've done already quite nice chunks, so that's what I was going to do. So that's a good sign. I found few new connections I haven't seen before, so that at least that's a good thing already, like spotting things when you gather informations. So that's great. I still got I think in next 25 minutes I think I might be able to organize what I've got already, and then we're gonna see actually what's missing, and that's the way to actually see at least what's needed. But I've got a question to you. Does it mean that you've got already open days for the consultation, or because I emailed you about it that there was nothing available?
Yeah, no, it's on my list.
It's on your list. I remember.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking.
No, it's on the list for today. I'm looking at it thinking which is the next thing to do. I don't want to hang the washing up because I'd have to put shoes on to do that. That's not going to happen. I'm going to do, as I'm in my email list, I'm going to finish that, and then I will do my extra Calendly links as my third 25. So I got my thing done, and my next one's going to be all the people that have signed up via my quiz. I've got to add them on to their email sequence, because this is what we have to do as business owners, isn't it? It's all about all the fun. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and then Calendly is going to be my last 25. I've done a little bit of break. I've done a bit while my stupid computer was buffering between things.
Yeah.
I made a few notes. So but yeah, I needed to get out of the Easter holidays before I could even engage brain for what slots I was going to have available. So. Done now.
I've got it. Yeah, the thing is that I joined as we last time spoken. That was a while ago. That was before Easter, but I joined straight away. And the thing is that I must say I kind of forgot about it. I'm sorry, but
really common.
So much happening. There was so much happening that basically later Easter, etc. And then I found your email, like the last one, and I'm like, oh my god, you've been emailing me for a while, and I'm like, oh my god, I forgot, and I felt so bad about it. So sorry.
No, don't worry about it at all. Sometimes I often get people in the membership that just go in there, they watch everything on replay, so I never see them live on anything. They never communicate in the WhatsApp, and they just do. Suddenly, they're marked as complete.
What's the point of that?
They just do it all in the background, but they're not there for the community bit. I love the community bit, so I'm all there for that. Quickly before Davina, over to you. How did you last? Working on Excel mode. See you in 25. Oh, Davina's put hers in the chat. So she's on an Excel module, and she'll see us in the next 25. So right, let's crack on, I guess. Got my list of people open, ready to add to the right email list. Excellent. Right, we'll see you all soon. Oh, I missed the horse.
See you.
See you. Back in the room. Oh, going swimmingly. I've got all my thingies done. One other little task done. Well, one of the little tasks looked at. I can't work out how to do it, so I moved on, and I've already started my next block. I'm into setting up my. I've got a couple of other cool options to add to Calendly and rejig my calendar for my availability for what this new coming term is looking like. Super excited. So that I should get that done in the next 25 minutes as long as it keeps going at the speed it's currently going. Forever hopeful.
I've got a question. How is your beverage? Because I forgot about my coffee completely, and I realized in this moment that I always drink like coffee. I always drink cold, except if it's iced coffee, then I drink warm. So
this was an energy drink. So
okay.
That was I've stopped drinking coffee in the house.
Oh.
So this is a liberated from the hotel at the weekend fancy tea. Blackberry and raspberry infusion. I thought I took it at breakfast thinking I'd drink it in the day, and then I just had coffee all day.
That sounds good.
It's nice. It works cold. I think it's probably nicer cold than it was hot, and I quite liked it when it was hot. So I'm going to keep the tea bag. I think I'll get a couple out.
you see, the thing is that I stopped drinking coffee when I'm out because
I've gone the other way. I'm still allowed it while I'm out.
You see, so yeah. The
And when
thing
I'm
is that, yeah. At home I can have it, but out, like paying now, for example, for like coffee, £3-4 is like I
won't do that.
Oh yeah, exactly.
No, I'll only do it if it's like included in my ticket for something. So if I'm going to
Okay, get you.
somewhere, sometimes you get a coffee included with your co-working ticket. Like the in-person meetings, they'll have it. So I'm allowed
Oh
it.
yes.
And then at our gym,
Okay.
every now and again, like at the moment, I think till the end of April, it's only £1 for a small coffee, and they're like still
Right.
like that big, and they make 2 shots to make 1 coffee anyway. So I just get them to put 2 shots in my coffee, and then I go back for
Right.
a bit of extra milk. For my £1. So
£1.
yeah, and they often do vouchers for free coffee. So they did a cycle challenge, and for every 5 minutes of the cycle challenge you took part in, you got a free coffee voucher, and I did like an hour and a half. So I got a load. So I've only just finished using those up.
Hold on, let me get that straight. So you stop drinking coffee at home, but you drink coffee for £1.
Pound at the gym. No, I don't. I'm not often
Challenge.
there. So it's only there if I'm working there, then I will.
Okay,
But if
get
I
you,
have
get you, get
coffee at home, I just can't. Coffee we have at home is really yummy, but it's really expensive. I can't afford it at the moment anyway. But it's very Moorish because it doesn't give you the jitters or anything, and it's like a healthy coffee, and it's antioxidants and stuff. So you convince yourself that having 9 shots of it a day is a good idea. And,
Absolutely.
and I decided
No, the thing is that I
I'm not
reduce
doing that anymore.
recently to 1 cup of coffee a day or less. So at least that. I'm trying to do my best, but
I need my caffeine, but I have it in
nowadays, yeah,
this
I cannot
format.
have energy drinks, unfortunately. So no.
I need my.
That's the only way to survive.
I had to play around. It's a protein, not a protein. It's from My Protein, and it's a pre-workout, but it's one of their ones that's not
okay.
too. Well, you do use it for the gym, but also like I was falling asleep before the masterclass, and I was like, I need to wake up. So I gave
I know how it is.
I went for the super healthy option of having a bowl of Cocoa Pops, and but my little one's just gone back to school, and we had a
Okay, get you.
and so
No judgment here then.
I judge myself, don't worry. I did have a massive bowl of edamame for lunch though to make up for it, so I've had to
Well
have
done.
the protein. Anyway, what are you going to do with your next 25 before we run out of break?
Oh yeah, exactly. So I hope to finish that what I've got already, like at least because I discovered a few more pages I wasn't aware of. So I mean, I know that I am the one who brought them, but like I just completely forgot about them because sometimes when you don't do that, like check what is happening, and every day you don't review all of that. It just sometimes it just sticks somewhere and just gets forgotten. So I gonna review that now quickly just to check what's there and get through that. At least I'm gonna have already all of that sorted. So yeah, so that's my plan for now.
Wonderful. Davina, how about you? What's your next 25 got in store?
Well, the next 25 minutes, I'll take my son to practice. And so that will fulfill that last block. His session lasts an hour. But I want to say thank you so much. Yeah, so I'll be around for the next 10 minutes and then I'll exit out. But thank you so much. It's great seeing you all. Continue doing wonderful things. I look forward to seeing you next week.
Yay, we've got
See you next week.
we must have our on Monday next week. It's our members meetup as well, Monday evening.
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
So I had done really well the last couple of weeks. I've sent her a weekly email with everything that's coming up, but with the event at the weekend, it didn't happen. I had intended to, but it didn't happen. But I will get one out on Friday or Saturday, so we've got everything for next week. But yeah, next week we've got that on Monday evening, this on Thursday, and then in May we'll have the Google Calendar workshop as well.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm putting it all in my happy planner.
What time on Monday?
So Monday, the 4th or the last, I can't remember if it's the 4th month. I think it's the 4th Monday of every month in the evening. Do a monthly goal setting.
Yes, that's what I'm, looking forward to actually do that as well. But what time I'm asking is is it because you're meeting, right? That's
It's on Zoom. Yeah, it's on Zoom.
it's on Zoom. Yeah,
members,
exactly.
Members only on Zoom, and it's an hour,
Yes.
7:30 to 8:30
7:30. You said.
UK time.
Yeah, perfect. Yes, UK time. Yes, perfect. That's what I needed to know. That's all right. Thank you.
Amazing. Right, let's crack on with our.
Okay, thank you. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
And a couple of little boomerang tasks that I've scheduled at the I've done my updated my availability to the Kickstart calls and for my one-to-one life coaching first session, and I've just finishing up my collaboration calls one. It shouldn't take as long now. I've done my working hours, so I've got a few people that want to do some collaboration projects. And then they always do their Calendly list, and then you have to pick one. So now I'm going to
yes.
pick on mine. So yeah, I get that one over. The other one I've got to do is a podcast one, but I was going to restart the podcast in May, and I don't know if I'm going to be ready to restart it in May yet. So I'm not going to put that up just yet. I'm going to hang on for another week and decide next week on that one. But it's there. It's just turned off. So that's fine. Christina, how did your client go? What's going to happen in your last 10 minutes?
Yes, she was a very keen golfer, and she's playing in a final on Saturday. So she left better than she arrived, I hope. So yeah. So I'm going to do just little admin bits and pieces. I'd say that it was really useful. The first 225s I was in, or the first one, which really, I've only got 25 minutes to do this, and it really focused the brain.
I've now heard the music so many times that I can kind of know when it's coming towards like the end of things. So always helpful. Michael, how about you? How did you get on with the last 25, and what are you going to do with your final 10?
You know what? I must say that I'm glad that actually I did what I've done, because the thing is that now I've got a little bit more clarity about what is happening, and it doesn't seem so scary thanks to that. Just sometimes, organize and get rid of the clutter. Anyway, you know better than me actually probably about those stuff. But the thing is that now I can see like, okay, what direction I'm taking and everything. So that's great. Last 10 minutes I'm gonna spend probably just because I still got like some old stuff, but I think most of them is gonna just end up in trash. But just in case, I'm gonna have a look at them and make sure that nothing, with any like type of value is gonna end up there. So basically this is it.
Digital declutter.
Yes, digital clutter. Yes, but sometimes this digital clutter is even worse than physical one. So yeah. So I'm glad that that's going to be done. Especially that I realize, doing all those projects, that sometimes this clutter is something what is slow us down so much. So yeah, I'm glad I did that.
Amazing. I'm going to go quiet early because I want to dash to the loo as well at this break. I've drunk too much tea. So feel free to talk amongst yourself. I'll put the sound back on so you can hear the 10-minute start, and I should be able to get back in 1 minute and 30. We'll see how we go.
Actually, I think I'm going to go as well.
We decided to follow your example.
If you want to be happy, it's gonna have to be a lifestyle switch. And if you want to be happy, you're gonna have to do the work in deep. Quick fixes become fads and diets to take back your time and live your life for you. Cause if you want to be happy, it's gonna have to be a lifestyle switch.
You look completely absorbed, Jessica. Can she hear us? Maybe not.
I'm going to a horse riding off into the sunset. Um, easily, please. What was your question? Sorry, I was charging, trying to finish something quickly.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
We were commenting that you looked completely absorbed, and we were wondering if you could hear us. So,
Oh yes, no, I was kind of so I like that last little once the music changes to that song, I go to my downloads folder and just try to clear it out really quickly and put everything at least into roughly the right place. Because my downloads folder can get a little bit mental.
Downloads folder a little bit mental. What do you mean by that? Like, what
'cause
would
I
you
do a
download then?
A lot of graphics and branding bits and pieces for people, so there's always chaos in there. I would, in theory, I finished what I was meant to be doing, but for some reason it won't save. But it's not telling, you know, like normally an error message would come up, and it'd be like,
Mhm.
"This is why it won't work," but it won't tell me.
That's why I try to put them or straight away on Google Drive or eventually like 5 minutes a day, just as a
Okay.
habit.
Oh no, this
Building.
is me updating Calendly, so I can only save
Oh yes,
Calendly.
okay,
it won't save, which is really annoying. So I'm not. I think I've refreshed the page once. Maybe I need to sign out and sign back in again. Never mind. It's only losing one little bit repeatedly, but it's still quite annoying.
And on the app on your phone, maybe it's gonna be easier.
Maybe I'll give that a go. If it won't work again, but I'll try closing the page and starting again and seeing if that does its magic. How did you get on with your final 10 minutes, Christina?
yes, I got little bits and pieces done, which was useful. So,
Like those little bits and pieces, they all add up to big
I
results.
do.
Um,
Yes.
And Michael, how did you get on with your last 10 minutes?
Yeah, quite well actually. I think I'm maybe 2 minutes. I've got to like finish, but just just to put everything to like most of the stuff like to the folder to review, because there are just too long piles of text to worry about it right now. But in a like where I just want to make sure that I'm not gonna lose it, but I need to have a look at what's in them, and I'm done basically. So maybe I haven't done what I was planning to do, but I shred apart what I had already. So at least there is some progress, yes. No. It was good time. So I mean, very very productive time. So that I'm glad.
Oh, fabulous. Well, we're back next week. It's already in Eventbrite. I've been organised. So that's in there. And then I'll share it in the 2 WhatsApp groups as well. So
Great.
you can check them, but
Everybody, thank you. Have a good weekend. I've got to dash because I've got more things happening.
Have a good weekend. See you.
Yeah,
See you
thank you.
later.
Bye.
Bye.
So once you post on WhatsApp, then I'm gonna.
I'm still here.
No. Sorry. I thought that because
I've got my
live
finger on the
YouTube
end.
live. That's why.
button.
No, because you've got YouTube live. That's why I was like, okay,
Oh yeah,
fine.
no. I'll end that one. Yeah, no. I live streamed it on YouTube as well. Because I haven't posted much on YouTube recently. I thought it would be.
So this one, this session, you mean?
Yeah. I put this.
Okay, fine.
I don't always.
No.
Sometimes I live stream them into the Facebook group as well, and sometimes I live stream them onto YouTube just to mix it up. Variety
It's
is
good
the
to
life.
post on all of them, at the same time. If you've got content, just go
Yeah,
wherever
no,
you are.
I was going to do Facebook, but because we just finished the masterclass on Facebook, I thought I'd give Facebook a rest. So never mind. Anyway,
Okay,
I think
that's